ante Brandon Curry.
Hadi Chupon being called out. Let's see who all we've got. Looks like all the guys are coming out.
Yeah, it's everybody.
You got a confirmation round?
I'm not sure. I think that's over.
I would think so.
I think you're just gonna pick.
¿Cómo? ¿Otra comparativa más? Nah, esto es de RAMY, chicos, yo creo, ¿eh?
All right, our gentlemen in place.
Yo lo veo muy bien. Yo eso...
It's going to be a little different voice than Big Steve's, Bob.
That is not Big Steve.
Nope, the judging is good. We just need some pose-down music.
All right.
pose down.
Normally we would cut it to 5, folks, and do that pose down. You know what? It's a big-time Olympia in Orlando this year. Gentlemen, for the title, pose down.
What are we about to see? We're going to have a giant pose down, Rich.
Yeah.
Yo creo que RAMY lo sabe, chicos, sí.
What do you think? Got the top 5 or top 10?
I think they're going to do 5. Or they do 10 on the open.
Okay.
William Bonac.
Joder, William Bonac le ha dado un codazo espectacular a RAMY, ¿eh?
So that biggest ever Olympia stage.
Wow.
Hadi.
¿Qué hace, Javi, tío? Tranquilo. Tranquilo, bro.
Hakeem, Dexter,
Big Max, Reagan Grimes, Hunter
Labrada. There you go.
Brandon. Is that Lucas Osladil? Ian Valieri and Antoine Vallant.
Well, this is the final look that the judges have at the athletes, and I got to tell you, they don't know where they placed. I imagine Ramy's feeling pretty good with the People's Champion Award, and I imagine that Brandon Curry's feeling confident being the
A ver, yo pienso dos cosas ahora mismo.
But are any of these
Si
confident?
se lo dan a Phil Heath,
A miracle's going to
yo
happen.
creo
There's
que
gonna be, an upset. What do you put?
se la van a liar, cierta parte, yo creo.
I don't know what Phil Heath's thinking right now. I'm not sure what Phil Heath is thinking right now. I mean, he definitely came in to win this show, and it's not a cakewalk for sure.
Joder,
No,
estoy ya...
and you guys know this as much as anybody. You feel good, and then you stand next to somebody and you start thinking, should I have come back?
Absolutely, and I think, with the tools that Brandon has, he didn't come in too far off of what he was when he won the competition. And Phil
Y se cruza por medio, notas ese.
still had a few issues with the issues he left with. And we got to find out whether or not that's going to continue to
Pero Chopin está un poco pesado, ¿no?
Hadi's going
Te
for
metes así, con la gente y agarrarle así.
I think we're going to see an upset with Hadi.
I tell you, Hadi really improved.
¿Qué hace, Javi? Pero, bro, ¿cómo vas a ir a tocar la pinga a Brandon? Cálmate, Javi. ¿Qué le pasa?
In our top 4, he knocked William Bonac out initially out of the top 4 because William was there initially. So I think Hadi's
Es que ahí, hay que sacar el bar, chicos.
The question is where we
Yo creo que hay que sacar el bar.
with the gift.
¿Ha habido roce?
Has he made enough improvements to upset the reigning champion? And that's
Bueno, te digo, porque Mr. Pingón no está en Open, si no...
I still think that Brandon doesn't
Si
have
no,
enough
eso claramente toca. Mr. Pingón claramente toca. Ahí...
Pontification aside, we're going to go
Chopin
to a break.
toca, seguro, toca.
And we're going to find out who your 2020 Olympia winners are and where everybody placed right after this.
Es verdad, me parece que está buscando a Mr. Pingón ahí, a ver. Eso es, Jomu, eso es. Yo me veo como campeón de Open, la verdad. Yo me miro al espejo y me veo como campeón de Open. Cada día me despierto y lo tengo claro.
Representing Trifecta. Four-time
We are
Olympian
back,
Jay
and it is time to find out
Who's fifth, actually?
who's fifth.
Who was fifth place? Well,
We're going to be wondering who was sixth, and for that matter, we were talking about Akimi.
Bueno, vuelvo a recordar a todo el mundo,
Look at the
si os
scorecard.
gusta el contenido de
You had
culturismo
called
y
initially
demás,
that William Bonek was probably going to be
pueden
a
seguir el canal este de Twitch, que es donde estaremos haciendo pues, cosas de este
to
estilo
our fifth
Yes,
place
fifth,
finisher,
fifth.
en directo.
Yeah, I think we're in agreement with that. That wouldn't be a bad call.
the Conqueror
William the
Bonek.
Conqueror.
Correct.
William.
Well, Rich, you didn't get here by being an idiot. Now you're looking
El año pasado segundo, ¿no? Fue Bonak.
You go, boys.
I was a judge, an IFBB judge.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. You have a little bit more experience in that. And William Bonek, there wasn't a whole lot that he could have done with the lineup ahead of him in terms of what we have as our
Ahí
top
está.
four finalists. And, of course, the big question mark again is whether or not
Gana Reagan.
Brandon Curry's got enough to battle out with Big Ramy. And did Phil do enough to come back to impress the judges to recapture that title?
And I still want to know where Hadi is.
I think I've steadily had Hadi.
Big Jerry, ¿cómo que la final es mañana?
That's where I've had. Once we saw him overcome William,
I
I've
felt
got
the
him.
same way.
Yeah.
But I tell you, what the surprise from prejudging on
Vamos a ver,
was Big
chicos.
Ramy
Yeah.
Big Ramy está...
putting everything together.
Yeah.
I think amongst those guys, I got Hadi in
The
fourth
fourth
place.
place award, the check for $45,000,
Cuarto.
and presented to Hadi Chupan.
Okay, guys.
Cuarto Chopin. Vale, vale.
I did go to college, I didn't graduate, but I got a PhD in bodybuilding.
Definitely did.
And I had my LASIK eye surgery, and I'm now wearing reading glasses, so I can see a little bit. But Hadi did everything he could against what he was up against.
This was a really tough show, and he got third last year. He got the People's Champion Award.
Yeah. He came in at the last minute both years.
Yes.
Can you imagine
Sí, la verdad que se le ha quitado la energía que llevaba.
what he could potentially look like?
Absolutely.
So he dropped a place, but he still looks phenomenal.
Well, guys, before we get into that, you want to talk about what happens.
A ver, es que era complicado, chicos. Al final te estás colando entre Phil Heath, el actual campeón Curry
Tim. I know you're a rookie at this right here.
y la bestia de Big
Top
Ramy.
three, who you got? Who's in third? Drop a name.
I had Brandon.
Vamos
in third,
allá.
But let's see where it's going to be.
Please take
I
the
got
third
Phil in
place
third. How about you,
Olympian
Tim?
bronze medal.
I think he's just
The
got
check
a little bit of
for
ground to make up.
$100,000 to your third place finisher,
Let's listen to the crowd.
Phil Heath.
¿Cómo?
And that shoe just dropped. Phil, seven-time Mr. Olympia. Two-time first Olympia runner-up on the comeback after a 2-year layoff, comes back and he remains a top 3
Ramy versus Curry. Ramy versus Curry.
considering what he got to go.
Curry lo sabe. Ramy lo sabe.
2 stomach surgeries.
Pónganlo en el chat. Ramy lo sabe o Curry lo sabe.
He's thinking now.
You have to consider, should I have come back? What should I have done different? Or do I come back next year and prove that I am Phil Heath and that I had those first 7
Joder, es que la verdad que tiene una calidad muscular espectacular, chicos. Pero la verdad
to
que...
be in the top 3, and he was talking. He was in the conversation to
Hacedme caso que Phil Heath ahora mismo está
the
jodidísimo.
layoff and the surgeries, and so that leaves us
Está,
with 2.
está roto.
Well, you know where my pick is.
Está roto, chavales.
I had Ramy from the beginning.
Yes,
Wow.
you did.
Me da pena, tío.
Our defending champion, Brandon Curry, has done everything he can, but I have to agree with you. I think Ramy might
F por The Rock.
position.
And I
El
can't wait to hear the
documental.
crowd. I can't wait to hear the reaction.
Do you think he did enough?
I most certainly do.
Big Ramy.
Big Ramy. And I think the crowd is going to go ballistic.
Well, let's see.
Wow, chaval. Wow, wow, wow.
Big Steve Weinberger.
This is a $400,000 check coming out for the winner.
Tyler Mannion, the man holding the sand up.
Pero tío, ¿están poniéndola en Juego de Tronos? No puede ser.
In Olympia tradition, folks.
Es Ramy, entonces.
Final. 2 competitors.
The Winter is Coming. Voy a poner de fondo Juego de Tronos.
Big Ramy and Brandon Curry.
¿No?
All right.
There you go.
Brandon, center stage.
Brandon did get to beat
Epic Ramy. Epic Ramy. Enhorabuena, Big.
Now, will
Big
he
Ramy.
retain that title? Will Brandon retain his title?
There it
Se lo
is.
merece.
Tyler Mannion, Jake Wood, Dan Solomon. The $400,000 check.
The The next name
Gold
you
medal
hear
and the title of Mr.
Se lo merece.
for 2020.
will be your 2020 Olympia champion.
Big Ramy.
This is the moment, Rich. We've been there. We've been there before,
I've
huh?
been there, yeah, 3 times.
Yeah, I've been there twice. I know what it feels
Vamos a
like.
ver cómo reacciona.
It's
Podemos pronto, pero no creo.
it felt like you were either going to fly or it was a free fall.
Yeah.
The winter is coming.
Ramy's legs, huh?
Oh my
Shoulders,
God.
chest.
Shoulders,
Please take
chest.
the first place Olympia gold medal. The first place check for $400,000. And the title of 2020 Mr. Olympia to our winner.
Let's see their face.
And new Olympia champion,
Ramy
Big Ramy.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
James pulled off the unthinkable coming off of a
Pero
third
vamos.
place
Voy a decir eso, ¿no? Que
to win
Big Ramy dice The Winter is Coming y pones Juego de Tronos de base, pues es que
Olympia in its 56-year history.
Wow.
That is a happy man
Nosotros
right
Brandon Curry.
there. A very, very happy
He
man.
pulled it together. He showed that he was the champion from hitting the poses first.
No sé si va a tener que hablar Phil Heath. Ya Phil Heath, chicos, se acabó. Ya no vuelve.
About 15 pounds.
Yo
We
creo.
have a new king in town, Big Ramy Elsbaye. And Tim, this guy's going to wear that crown.
Until he's done.
Yes. There's going to be a hard struggle for these guys, Rich, to come and back.
Mira el panita, cómo le da ahí.
Comes in condition.
We talk a lot about the standard. That's the new size and the new conditioning.
Well, in defeat, I got to recognize Brandon Curry, who was a great champion, wore that crown like a champion, was in defeat.
También hay que mencionar que Big Ramy también ha tenido bastantes dificultades en estos últimos años. Creo que tuvo una lesión, etcétera, de tiempo.
Producer of the Mr. Olympia, the promoter puts the gold medal around. Jake Wood has a new champion.
Y en ese sentido yo creo que Ramy siempre está un poco frustrado, ¿no? En el sentido de que no terminaba de llegar en condición física
Phil
y
Heath gracious in defeat.
siempre se quedaba ahí decepcionado.
Curry.
Parece un niño chico, ¿eh?
And there are going to be some happy people dancing in the streets of Egypt
Wow,
this weekend.
for sure.
Tyler Mannion up there with the champion's hand, flanked by
Qué
Jake
grande,
Wood
tío.
and Big Ramy. No
Well-
surprise to the Dennis James camp.
Well deserving.
This is a great first Olympia for Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all things
All right,
considered,
thank you,
this
presenters.
show could not have had a or not booing for. Sometimes the champion was booed. This is a guy that won the People's Champion Award along with the Sandow Trophy. It's good to see Phil Heath up there smiling, huh?
It is.
He had that game face on all weekend, and now he can let the weight of the world off his
Gentlemen, your
shoulders.
favorite pose, please.
It was
What do you
some
think?
great
Favorite
hugs.
pose, gentlemen.
Still going to come back.
Feels
Creo que
soul
en
searching,
general
isn't it? I mean, it's not like he's out of the conversation.
Mira Brandon cómo se le ve, ¿eh?
Now that he's got a solid
Qué animal,
run
tío.
at this, he's a top 3 bodybuilder. The question is whether or not he has the stamina to want to,
Yeah.
at
These guys are worse than
the
the
age of
bikini
41
chicks.
years old, to continue. He's done everything. COVID has had a lot to do with people
Ahora
realizing
Phil Heath está haciendo como hizo en su día Jake Cutler con él.
this was a milestone for Phil
Favorite
to do what he
pose. Come
did.
on, William, start them off.
Big Ramy just kissed Phil's head.
Pero sin duda no es un... O sea, Big Ramy, a ver, sí que puede ser dominante de cara a los siguientes años, pero Brandon Curry también puede mejorar mucho y... O sea, que tampoco es algo así que digas...
Circumstances, Tim. These guys looked as good as you could look, training, and COVID, and pandemic, and lockdown, and all that. They delivered.
There it is.
He
The
did.
Sandow's in the air.
Got the Sandow.
He's joining the history.
Pues sí, la
with
verdad que este Mr.
Schwarzenegger,
Olympia ha sido justo, tío.
Columbo, Zane.
Por lo menos en esta categoría.
Champ.
Now we've got
Finally.
Big Ramy.
Your new Mr. Olympia, Big Ramy.
Le deberían dar un papel en Juego de Tronos, tío. A este pedazo de bicharraco.
Here with the champ. He upsets the defending champion Brandon Curry. Big Ramy finds himself in the center. Gold medal, Sandow, check for $400,000, the title of Mr. Olympia.
Sir, yes, sir. Guys, I need only to speak about my last 10 years for 5 minutes, not so much. Okay.
5 minutes,
I
not
started
too much.
going to work in other countries, not my country, for $50. $150. It's a 50 dinar. I start like that, and I still in my dream. I need to be Mr. Olympia one day.
Mr. Olympia, es que encima lo dice como yo, tío, es de los míos.
This year, I
Mr.
have
Olympia.
many
Qué grande.
things to stop me, to let me stop. I'm not doing anything, but I did that because I still have my dream. I dream it for that every day.
Hablo cuando me da la gana.
I have to
Si quiero no me
bring
callo.
that to my home one day, and I do it. And you can, everyone do it one day. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Ramy, what a great champion. We came in some years ago as an instant favorite, one of the biggest competitors on the Olympia stage at close to 300 pounds. But you had some ups and downs. You had some great placings. You had some that didn't go your way. But it all put together this year. You had a great team around you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Chad. Thank you, Mr. James. Thank you, my friends, Talal, Radwan, everyone. All my friends, all my fans in Egypt, all my fans in the Middle East, all my fans around the world. Thank you so much because you support me all the time to be here. All the time I get that message every day. Ramy, you can't do it. Ramy, you can't do it. And I wake up every day.
Gracias a vosotros, chicos. Todos los que estáis dando las gracias.
Because I have to doing
Gracias a vosotros.
what the people he believe in I can do it. And I'm doing it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, Ramy, not only did the judges put you in first place, but the fans voted you as the people's champ.
It's more important for me than anything. People of a champ, that mean love. And love with me is everything. Thank you so much.
Ramy, I've only got one more thing to say to you, my friend. Winter is here.
Yes, it's here now. Winter is here. And I think he will stay here sometime, guys. Waiting next year. He will be here again.
Well, winter here in Orlando, might as well. It's been a crazy year, folks. Give it up for your champion and new Mr. Olympia, Big Ramy.
Wow. Yeah, guys, if this is the new standard and this is the new size and conditioning and shape.
But let's not let it be lost that this guy trained early in the year for the Arnold
espectaculares.
and was beaten by William Bonek.
Buenos momentos los que hemos pasado en estos